No weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you shall show it to be in the wrong. This peace, righteousness, security, and triumph over opposition is the heritage of the servants of the Lord.
That's right.
That's our promise. That's my right as a king's daughter. We have these promises in our life. We have this crown. We have the authority of the king. So walk in the authority and talk in the authority.
That's right.
That doesn't mean meanly and bossy. Remember, the authority also carries servanthood. That's how there's the balance. You can't be just gifted. You have to have the gifts of the Spirit to have the gifts.
Right. Yeah.
They work together. Because without the gifts of the Spirit, in the fruits of the Spirit in operation, the gifts of the Spirit will make you weird. But the fruits keep you stable.
That's right.
And they bring you down to where you should be. So you can operate in the gifts. They go hand in hand together. And again, to be royalty, we still have to be a servant. We still have to have a servant's heart. The enemy has no right to your life. You belong to the Prince of Peace, and you belong to the King. Cinderella found her prince, the shoes that only she could walk in and place on her feet. Her life redeemed, and a new one was given to her. She left the ashes behind the fireplace, and she learned to rest her head on a different pillow. Something new. And learned to rest in the shelter of the king and in her prince. The story is completed when she receives her crown. But it's really not over. Because now she has to learn to walk in it. Her status was changed from pauper to royalty. She was common. Now she's princess. And she had to adapt and become what she was called to be. That's where we are. We aren't perfect. We're learning and we're walking this out. It's a process, so don't expect perfection today. It's a process. Don't forget who you are and what's been done for you. Hold to the word of your Father. It's life and it's strength. Hold to don't let the enemy take you back to your past, and don't wallow in it.
That's right.
There's a day that we all have, and we all have many. But we really truly make a choice when the enemy tries to drag you back into your ashes and remind you who you once were. You think Mary Magdalene didn't have that? Really? The day she showed up to pour herself out at Jesus' feet, she was reminded of her past and who she was. Mary, the mother of Jesus, was reminded of just who she was many times. Even when they put Jesus down right in front of her. She was reminded. It happened to many of them. Don't let the enemy take you back there and wallow. Walk in your shoes, walk in your gown of righteousness that was purchased for you. Walk in that purity, walk in your crown. Secure in the love that your Prince of Peace has for you. Let nothing and no one derail your purpose that the King has called you to. Though many don't believe in a happily ever after, I'll be honest, I do. Because one day we're going to have that.
Amen.
One day we actually get to have it.
Yes, right.
It will take place. After this life has passed, we will be forever with our Prince. That is our happy ever after. For now, the kingdom needs us to be the princesses we are. Strong, courageous, fearless, loving, stable. Stable's a big deal. I keep coming back to this. In a world that's crazy, be stable. It needs us to be stable.
Yes.
It needs us to be. Spirit-led, faithful, kind, peaceful, gentle, hopeful, and never giving up. It's time for Cinderella, the princess in you, to rise from the ashes and shine. Put your crown on. Wear it well. Wear it knowing fully the responsibility that you carry. Know that you're a part of something that's so much bigger than you think. And don't belittle it. The kingdom of God needs you. It needs you to step into that place and do it boldly. The world needs you to do it.